everybody, Paul here, and welcome to another exciting episode of Elite Signatures Online. So now the celebration guest list is over, I just wanted to go through the guests, give you my thoughts on them, who I would have liked to have seen, and hopefully listen to your comments on who you would have liked to have seen. What do you think about the guest list? And then at the end, we'll compare it with the first Japan, which was 2008. So let's start. Ahmed Best. Ahmed Best, great guy. First met Ahmed in Chicago in 2019. I think it was the first celebrations he's done for a while. Obviously, it got a lot of negative press about Jar Jar. Didn't want to do any events. Decided he wanted to do them. The response for him coming out was, well, the response for him coming out at the event was absolutely amazing. Really, really nice guy, so it'd be good to see Ahmed again. Alan Tudyk. Alan Tudyk, the first time I met Alan was Anaheim. Couldn't tell you what date was that one was, the first Anaheim. Leave a comment below. Not had a photo shoot with Alan yet, so might do that this time. Obviously, plays K2SO in Rogue One, which has got to be my favourite standalone movie. Absolutely love Rogue One. The next one, Anthony Daniels. Again, wouldn't be celebration without Anthony Daniels. I've never had an issue with Anthony. I know some people have. I never have. The thing with Anthony, he wants everything done correctly. And when you're paying good money for something, I want it done correctly. Yes, he likes a table at height. He likes everything where it is. But that's just because he wants to do a good job. No issue with Anthony. And at least he's one of the only people you'll ever see walking down the queues at Celebration and walking around outside. So, great to see Anthony. When did I see Anthony last? Saw Anthony in Wales Comic Con Telford Takeover. I think that was 2014. Great guest. Ashley Eckstein. There's not a lot you can say about Ashley. Absolutely sweetheart. A true ambassador for Star Wars. Met Ashley at Orlando 2012. And I was actually the last guest out of the event. The doors were shut, the lights were coming on. She wouldn't go till she signed everybody's autograph. And then she comes out with her universe, which is massive. She is absolutely an ambassador for Star Wars, Ashley Eckstein. A credit. If you've never met Ashley, she's one I would go meet. Daniel Logan. Loves it. Absolutely loves the fans. He's another one like Jeremy Bullock, stands at the other side of the table meeting his fans. No problem getting selfies. Smiling all the way. Absolutely loves Celebration. Tamura Morrison. Again, a good Celebration guest. Now, obviously, Jango Fett and Commander Cody. And now's the Book of Boba Fett, so he's actually Boba Fett himself. I expected Tamura to be there. Great guest. Again, if you've never met him, I would seriously go and meet Tamura. Next one is Diego Luna. Really looking forward to meeting Diego Luna. Never met him. We'll grab a photo shoot with Diego. Andor 2's coming out soon. So, yeah, really looking forward to meeting Diego. The next one on the list is Doug Chang, special effects artist extraordinaire. This is his first celebration as an actual signer. So, be good. Thought his price would be a bit cheaper, to be honest, but it is what it is. Doug Chang, great guest. Anyone should meet Doug Chang. Same with John Knoll. Absolutely Star Wars royalty to me. Doug Chang, John Knoll, definitely. Mads Mikkelsen, again, Rogue One. Great guy. Only met him once. Not got a photo shoot with him. I think it was London Film and Comic Con a few years ago. Looking forward to meeting Mads again. He's on my list. I might get a potential photo with him. Manager Cinto, the stranger from The Acolyte. Now, I enjoyed The Acolyte. I know many people didn't. Did you enjoy it? Please leave a comment below. I really enjoyed it. I don't know why it got cancelled. Obviously, everyone's not like me. But no, again, looking forward to meeting Manager Cinto. Oscar Isaacs, Paul Dameron. Glad Oscar's coming. Again, he's another one I've never met. And I think this is his first celebration, if I'm not wrong. So it'd be good to meet Oscar. Like Paul Dameron, but I prefer Oscar Isaacs in Moon Knight. I thought he was great in that. But a good, solid, first-time celebration guest. Rosario Dawson. She's another. When they announced they were recasting Ahsoka Tano, who would you want? Never thought of Rosario Dawson. She's absolutely nailed it, in my opinion. She is now Ahsoka Tano. Absolutely brilliant performance. Really, really good series. So that's Rosario Dawson, Ahsoka Tano. So, are you going to get Rosario, or are you going to get Ashley? Or are you going to get both? The ideal time to get both on a great Ahsoka image. Sam Witwer. Sam Witwer I met at Comic Con Liverpool a few years ago. I think he was in the second Celebration London. I'm not sure, I'd have to read up on that, but I think he was. Again, really good, solid guest. What's he not done in Star Wars? He's done everything. The voice of Maul, Palpatine in the video games, you name it, Sam's done it. And I think he's actually Rise of Skywalker. I think he was a stormtrooper. Very talented guy. Then we've got Hayden Christensen. I've met Hayden once. Got something signed. Again, he's one I really do need a photo shoot of. As you know, big fan of Dave Prowse. Big Darth Vader fan. Really, really want a photo shoot with Hayden. He's another one I keep saying, I'll do it, and I haven't done. And then finally, Rebels, Vanessa Marshall. Hera Syndulla in Rebels, met Vanessa, stunning. Absolutely, again, wonderful person. As you'll notice, I'm going through all these and they're all great guests. It's a really good, solid guest list. Again, Vanessa, met her many times. I think the last was Chicago 2019. She was coming to the Fan Fun Day this year, but unfortunately, where it didn't permit. But yeah, really, really good final guest for Celebration. So that's this year's guest list. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 guests. If I've missed any, please let me know. 16 guests. It's a good, solid guest list. Who would you have liked to have seen? I'd love to have seen Daisy. Daisy's got to do one at some stage. She's got to. I thought with Oscar being announced, they might have announced Daisy, they might have announced John Boyega. But it is a good, solid guest list. So like I said, who would you have liked to have seen? leave a comment below. And also, when you think it's in Japan, which is near Australia, well, it's nearer Australia. So what about some of the prequel guests? You know, they could have got some of them for me. But that's the guest list. Good, solid guest list. Well done. Official picks again. So let's now compare it with the guest list from the first Star Wars Celebration Japan, which was in 2008 on the 19th to the 21st of July. So the first guest, Amy Allen. For those who come to the Star Wars Fan Fun Day last year, plug. Anybody who hasn't got the tickets yet, they're still available. www.swffd.co.uk. Amy, absolutely wonderful human being, from picking her up to dropping her off. What a laugh. Really, really good with the guests. Really, really good. Jeremy Bullock. Jeremy still missed to this day and always will be. Jeremy Bullock, in my mind, was the standard that all guests should be. Loved his guests, loved signing things for everybody, loved getting photos, stood in front of the table, wanted to be in with the guests. Absolutely amazing, amazing human being. You know, luckily I went to Jeremy's many times. And he just loved it. His signature never changed. So great guest. Rest in peace, Mr. Bullock. Anthony Daniels. I've said all I need to say about Anthony. It won't be a celebration without Anthony. Anthony Forrest, again, came over to the Fan Fun Day last year with Amy Allen. Great guy. Fixer, and obviously the Move Along Stormtrooper. So really good. Mark Hamill. Now, when was the last celebration Mark Hamill actually attended? Was that the one that Topps ran? The first Anaheim? I think it was. Again, if I'm wrong, please leave a comment below. Would have liked to have seen Hamill, but I didn't think he'd be going. He doesn't seem to want to do these no more. It's a shame. He'll sign. He does signings for official picks. I just don't think he wants to do celebration anymore. Jake Lloyd. Everyone knows the problems that Jake's had for years and years and years. I saw an interview with his family a couple of months ago. Really was a good interview. Looks like Jake's getting better. So I met in Orlando 2012. Lovely kid. Hopefully we'll see Jake at an event soon. Daniel Logan, again. Daniel goes to more celebrations, so that's not surprising. Peter Mayhew. Personally, wasn't a fan of Peter. Never smiled. Never really had a good experience with him, which I was unfortunate, because a lot of people said they did, but wasn't my experience. Dave Prowse. Met him many a time. Fell out with Lucasfilm. I don't think he did many more. He might have done one celebration after this. Didn't need to. Always had a queue down street. Not a lot you can say about Dave. Tamura Morrison, again. Tamura Morrison goes to most celebrations. So I'm not surprised. Tim Rose. Tim Rose is a good guest. Tim Rose is coming to the Fan Fun Day this year. But great guest. Admiral Akbar. Met him many times. Matthew Wood. I haven't seen Matthew Wood for a while. I think last time I saw Matthew was Wales Comic Con in 2014. Really great guest. Really good to see Matthew there. Everybody's princess, Carrie Fisher. Met Carrie many a time. Gutted I never got a photo shoot with you. It was always, I'll get it next time. I couldn't afford it. Really wish I had done. This is why I need to see Mark, because I'm not going to full shoot with Luke. Orly Shawshan. Great. Orly came to the Fan Fun Day a couple of years ago. Lovely, lovely person. Great guest. That's it. If I've missed anybody, please let me know. So that's just a bit of a comparison on the guest list for the first Celebration Japan in 2008 and this year's in 2025. So, did you go to the first one in 2008? Are you going to Japan? Who would you have liked to see as a guest? Who are you looking forward to meeting? You know, official picks have done a good guest list this time. Let's see. Hope it's going to be a good one. Anyway, that's enough for this week's video. This is Paul from Elite Signatures, signing out.